Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ciarasteina and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. We just finished the Omega DLC and now we are headed to Tuchanka. I'll be honest, I don't really know where we're supposed to be and I don't know why the scan button keeps showing up. But I'm not sure where in the game we are, to be honest. So we'll find out after we do Tuchanka exactly what that means. Pick a spot, man. Let's see. That just, I mean, I guess I can read this. It's kind of long. Scarred by bombardment, craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Eye of Wrath. Tree analogs grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. The world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogans split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo. I'm gonna have to look up that word. I haven't heard it before. Has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarized Information. I cannot talk. It's early. I'm sorry. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. By the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, CDEM, which is based on orbiting battle stations. CDM Advisory. Visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extricate citizens threatened by clan warfare. Travel Advisory. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. 2.1 billion people on the planet. Considering it can't support life, I'm surprised by that. Capital, currently Erdnot since 2183. CDEM garrison 2400 in orbital battle stations. And then the general, but it seems like they're policing 2.1 billion people with 2400 people. Or are there like 2400 ships? I doubt that many. Which one do we want to do first? Let's do the investigation. Garrus, my honey. And we don't even have Liara. Why do we not have Liara? Not Liara, sorry. Tali. Why do we not have Tali? I guess I will take Liara. I'm not going to mess with anybody's gear. Ooh, I've got points. I actually forgot that I was raising my renegade for these missions to try and save someone's life, and I think I failed, so sorry. Anyway, increase force, no. Yeah, I don't like quantifiers. Like, it has to be frozen in order for it to increase the damage. I don't like that. That one's not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. If you guys hear like a pitter patter, I have my window open and it's raining outside. It's so nice. Anyway, alright, so Garrus, you have 17 points. Same issue here. Let's see. Overload. Is there anything for people? Not here. We'll do that one. And proximity mine, I don't think it... Like I said, I like ones that allow you to boost your companions. But, oops, I need one more point, and I don't have enough for anything. You, however, let's see. Not that. I guess we could do that one. Nah. 30% chance. All damage done to target. Nice. I'll take that. Ah, I can't. Need one more point. I'm going to go ahead and leave her where she's at.
Shepard services landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
Yeah, it's like, what do they want?
We do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it.
I was like, probably
let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Sounds simple enough.
Garrus, my honey. I've got a soft spot for you. Ooh.
I'm on it.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
I did turn the music down quite a ways. What is hitting me? That's what's hitting me. Garrus, why are you staring at me? Start shooting things.
And I think it's time to test this cannon.
I think you're right. Let's test this cannon.
They're pulling the plug.
You'll need to get the power back on.
I was gonna say, wait a second, didn't I just turn it on? Where am I going? They're both up there, and so is an enemy. There you are. Oh, hi, Gareth. Sorry. But you're not a good one. Okay, so... Oh, I need to shoot the lock off and then start it. You can tell it's been a while since I've played this game. Boink.
We're cutting it close, Commander.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
I was gonna say just jump. Oh, hi. Oh, come on.
Right away!
Oh, hi. I kind of like running with, not just Garrus, but I like running with Liara and Javik. They have some interesting conversations.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
What's it shooting at, though?
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's a beautiful sight.
All right. Good work, everyone.
That was it?
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
No problem. Have I talked to you yet?
Commander,
about
that was
what's
a
going on?
skillful operation back on Cirkesh, extracting the female Krogan.
I had help. Warden Solis knew what he was doing.
Yes, Garrus mentioned the Doctor was on your mission through the Omega-4 relay. I'm surprised the Solarian cares about the Krogan.
War is full of surprises.
Rarely the good kind.
I like
I'm
him.
just happy this one played to our advantage.
Let's see. Oh, this is the one that...
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
However...
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
Good question. No, good response.
I can't tell you. Please understand.
I know the second I take the mission, you will
the
tell
commander's
me.
Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
That's all.
Yeah,
Of course, Commander.
He'll tell us more once we pick up the thing. And hey, Rex. I forgot we picked you up. Obviously, you only get Rex if you don't kill him in Mass Effect 2. Which, if I had known at the time, I wouldn't have killed him the first time I played this game years ago. Or Mass Effect 2, my bad. So, we did one on Tuchanka. Now we're going to do this one, and Victus will tell us what's going on. Or at least he should. Alright. Actually, the thing is, like, having a biotics person isn't the worst thing in the world, but I kind of like playing with Edie too. Confirm. Again, I'm not messing with their stuff. You have so many points. See, I think these all help your companions. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't tell. Does this one just not have for... because I know in previous games you could have bonuses for your companions. But maybe they don't have it in this one. I'm going to do that one, since you're pretty much maxed on it anyway. And Defense Matrix. Sure. No. I guess. I don't know how often it's there, but we'll reduce the, oh shit, I can't. But I can do one in decoy. That's fine. Garrus, still can't do anything with you. And so can't do anything with me either. Got it. Alright.
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus.
Yes, ma'am.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass.
Literally.
What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
I thought Victus was going to tell us what's going on. I know what's going on, but...
Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position.
That was fast. He's like, help,
Got it.
please.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared.
Likely because it is.
A secret Turian mission on Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
Maps of the area list no important resources.
Yeah.
Hostiles! Kill them quickly. We do not want reinforcements.
It would help if you guys didn't get in my way. Can I crouch other than just like going like that against the wall?
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
It appears that they survived the crash, and then a harvester exploded the pod.
That sucks.
Died in the explosion.
Or dragged out and eaten by husks.
Picking up auditory evidence of conflict.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
It's not gonna be for long. I've tried sneaking up on them before. Didn't work.
Harvester! Incoming harvester!
Damn, another harvester!
Thank you.
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
I
We
can't
managed
jump
to
across.
save them all.
We did? I don't know if I've ever actually managed to save them all before. Helps that I have like a hella good weapon. I think from another deal, from the Leviathan DLC, I think.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Another Turian.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. Wars expected to run in the Victus blood.
Organic species give disproportionate credit to parental influence. Peer groups are a more important factor in determining behavior.
Sure, but you can't shame a village for raising a bad kid, Edie.
Doesn't sound like... Guess we're jumping down. Lots of fighting.
Looks like we got the jump.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead as I just raffle stomp over them.
Heads up!
Another harvester?
Incoming! Damn, another harvester! Got him in my sight!
Damn, I wish I had one of those big weapons. Oof.
Thanks for the help.
We'll rendezvous at the crash site.
Okay, her doppelganger thing is really kind of like creepy to me. I kept
think
thinking
we saved all those men.
Come this way.
I keep thinking there was a. Well, I can climb up here, can't I? There's ammo up there. I should be able to climb up there.
Over here.
Yeah, Garrus, Edie, I understand. I know where to go. Okay. I didn't see the block.
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang
Working
tight.
on it.
We're on our way.
Barnick, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
Uh-oh.
When we find him, we'll ask.
He screwed the pooch on this one, apparently. Did he or did his father? I saw a harvester. We need to kill the harvesters as quickly as possible. But I think it disappeared. Really? The Turian's body was junk?
Commander, come in.
Shepard here.
Oh, hi.
Harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Oh, I saw a harvester right there.
The harvester is ahead. It appears to be retreating.
It won't be the last time we see it, I'm sure. Okay, you somehow got stuck back there. Oh, that's the harvester. has been a while since I've played this, so I know where to go, but not precisely where to go, if that makes sense.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
I am trying to understand the emotions and politics that would motivate the Turians to refuse Krogan support.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right,
right.
let's move.
We're working
Full
on them
arsenal
together.
ready.
For Paladin!
For Paladin! Damn right, Garrus. For Paladin. Oh, hey. Sad to see all these husks that are Turians. I think in the last game they didn't believe that Turians.
Harvester incoming.
Come on, load it up.
Area secure.
Cool. But I think in the last game they thought that Turians couldn't be I could probably just delete most of those other ones. But I believe Turians, they thought Turians couldn't be turned into husks, and now they can. See if I have the right renegade and
Lieutenant Victus?
and or Paragon to say things.
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
What'd you do?
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Bad calls happen.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
This is where we find out.
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Of course.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
And this is where I need to appeal to their honor.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian. And we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out.
Well, they're easy to
Commander,
get together, I guess.
come with us.
It
We're
would
a
have
shell
been.
of what we were. We could use the help.
It would have been awesome
Send me
if
the
one
nav
of
point.
his
I'll see what I can do.
officers like
Thank
flipped
you.
him off on the way
That'll
out.
give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
That's it.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Yeah.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
No.
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the Genophage is cured. Let's not push it.
Exactly.
And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
I love Lance Henriksen, the voice actor for
Primarch Victus.
that character.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth at risk?
Yeah. We're allies, yes.
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Don't thank me quite yet. Because I know what's going to happen. Okay. I got 10 reputation, but only 2 Paragon points? How does that work? Wrong one. Yeah, I don't think I have enough Renegade in order to do it, but I got plenty of points now. At least for one of them. I guess Renegade Rush.
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
F6? Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, really? Another one? From Bray. Things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. Their leader said something about honoring Kandros' memory. Got something on that. I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. Know there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Bray. Aw, Bray. You know how to play on my heart. And I think I already told you guys that the woman that died there was a cousin of a character in Andromeda. Alright, so we're going to defuse the bomb. See, Garrus is just my go-to guy. I know I shouldn't rely on him as much. Javik's kind of a dick to be. James is fun. Liara's gotten fun. She used to be kind of a bitch. And Edie is more fun than you'd realize, actually. She's quite a chatterbox. Okay, so confirm that. Edie, no. I can do an overload on you. Alright. Let's defuse this bomb.
Normandy shuttle. This is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
Dun,
What do you mean,
dun.
Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Garrus, what you got to say?
Brutal, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Put the Krogan down hard if they tried anything.
That was a mistake.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Walking into hell. All right.
Let's move it, people!
Get behind something!
Keep your heads down!
We're getting heavy resistance here! Entrance sighted. We're on the move.
Oh shit, this place is nothing like when we
gotta move, Shepard!
rescued Callie. Which I don't remember if we've done yet or not. I can't get you behind that.
Look out!
Shepard, we need to keep moving.
You guys are behind me, so shut up.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
Oh, what's that? Another weapon. An incisor. I thought I already had that gun. I was like, somebody was shooting at me.
Those shields are damn effective!
What shields? What's effective is them dancing back and forth repeatedly. Come on. You can do it. God, that guy's being a bitch. Why aren't you guys firing?
We defeat the Krogan and then plant a bomb on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
Yeah, this was hundreds of years ago.
The strategy is sound.
Sound strategy is nice and all, but when we're facing a war, well, at the time they didn't know we were gonna.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th Platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Okay, I guess I'm too far away for that to work.
Commander, we're getting a lot of mortar fire. Heavy casualties. Taking alternate route. Circling around the bomb site.
Copy that.
I was hearing weird noises. Hello. Oh, I guess I picked that up.
don't like the sound of that.
And if they're prepping for evac, that means that they are pretty well and done with the bomb.
Cerberus is retreating.
Is that everybody?
There's a better vantage point up that ramp, Shepard.
Agreed. Let's go.
Let's go.
There it is. Amazing no one detected it. Even
Yeah.
in all this.
No
It must
shit.
have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
It must have been strategically placed for maximum yield. I advise haste, Commander.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Oh, that's right. Always want to hit shift.
We're nearly on top of the bomb. Cerberus will be back with everything they've got.
I agree, Garrus. This is a high-value target. Cerberus will make any reserves it has.
I think it's the first time I've seen that happen. Got a little too close to that beam there, didn't ya? Nope, you guys don't get to run away.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
Citadel automated turret schematics. Have to remember that. One of those things that we have to return to.
The original safeguards are no match for current technology.
We need to hurry.
We're not on a timer.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Okay.
You sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
We'll
You're
make
on
sure
it.
you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Oh. Maybe you should have worn a helmet. Maybe you should have worn a helmet. Why aren't there...
Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
That wasn't just Cerberus. Those were snipers.
Nobody gets past us. Clear? Clear!
Up there.
Cerberus reinforcements!
I need more time, Commander.
You got it. Just get it done.
Here they come.
I love it when I can kill them before they even leave this ship.
They're not letting up. Watch for more shuttles.
Oh,
Almost there.
other side. Oh, that was interesting. Oh.
Shepard, take that thing down, now!
Programming the bypass.
Over here.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to death.
Disarm it!
No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Gotta say, yeah, he's doing this for honor, but that still takes a ton of balls.
Lieutenant!
Victory. At any cost.
And more balls. Yeah, he's not gonna survive that. So yeah, don't thank me about saving your son, because didn't work out that way.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. You get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
Basically, I know you don't want to talk about it.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice in war is expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
No.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb?
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing.
Yes,
we
we
don't have a
do.
solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Pack it out.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The Genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years
this
ago.
is well
So much has
before
changed.
he even was
Not
born.
enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey.
You're both wrong.
The Reapers are out there destroying the galaxy, and you want to fight about this. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tuchanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard!
It's over. His own son died today making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
Rex grew up quite a bit. He's still an angry asshole.
I understand your
but he grew up.
reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander.
So now we have to cure the Genophage. Or not.
My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yeah, but he wasn't one for
Yes,
politics. For those who don't know Victus, he was actually passed over for promotion several times because of his non-political leanings. He's a soldier first,
Sarah,
and
about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported it.
I'm gonna check my mail. Okay, but yeah, he was more a military man and would go against orders frequently and blah blah blah. All right, let's do this.
Stop! Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, ma'am.
And here we go. Hey, Mord.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight! They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
Yeah.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Be nice.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the Genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Oh, I remember what this is about. Oh, yeah.
Dalatrast.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you.
They are very smart.
Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the Genophage will end in lasting peace?
Don't have a choice.
We have to give the Krogan that chance.
Yeah.
We can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrast?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Yeah, no, not doing it. They give you their fleets anyway, eventually. Once they realize they have no choice, they give you their fleets. One of the reasons why I don't use those two all the time is because didn't even give me an option to put
I've
points
ordered the
in.
clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Yep. Yeah, let's say nothing for now.
There's just a lot on the line. I want this to go well.
Have faith. No matter the adversity we face, some moments are destined to happen. This is one of them.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Jeez. Hi, Rex.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
You got it.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
Here they come.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Shepard, it's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
First Paladin, now here.
More incoming!
Yeah, it's on you guys to keep them off my back. You're not doing a good job.
Only a few enemies remain.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here?
That's
Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
He's with me.
This Solarian is not your enemy. He's here to help cure the Genophage.
His kind gave us the Genophage. Why should we trust him?
Thank you, Rex.
Because I do. And so will you.
Enough!
And there's Eve. The first female Krogan that we work with.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
Damn right.
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
He's like, I'm in the middle of all these guys that want to kill me. Solarians, I think they have a lifespan of around 40 years. So they have to get like a lot of stuff done, which is why they're so intelligent. But they're also super squishy too.
Ground convoy, this is Turian Wing Artivac. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
But they're brilliant
Copy that,
scientists.
We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reeve isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
Ancients?
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
As the saying goes, you consume everything until you consume yourselves.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
There's that look in your eye again, Commander. What's troubling you?
Well, say nothing again.
Just thinking about Earth.
Your courage for my people will be remembered. You won't be alone in
She
your fight.
knows that there's something else going on. I have a reason for not talking about it. I'm gonna see if I can do something. I don't know if I have the skills to do it. That's cool looking.
Rex, you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Oh, hi. Lots of vehicles just pulling up.
Dangerous. What's going on up there?
That was a familiar sound. Oh, that's a Reaper right there. Death mask. Oh, yeah. Anything you gotta say?
This combustion manifold.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
Okay, well, I was trying to talk to your people, but I guess you don't want me to.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
You're gonna get decimated.
An airstrike alone won't do it. We have to get in that fight.
Damn it! I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going! Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Move!
Ooh.
What's happening?
Rex! Get the female out of here now! Go!
Yeah, so much for not making it through.
Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
Oh yeah, I love
Rex,
this place.
Are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Red Struck made it out too.
I don't remember if
The
there's...
Turians had to call off the airstrike.
Tremor.
We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the City of the Ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
I'm trying to find some... There's stuff to look at in here. I just don't know where. There it is.
Curious. It seems Krogan were once capable of artistic expression.
Right up until the minute they blew themselves to pieces.
Garrus is such a smartass. But the way I always say it is I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, does not sound encouraging.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble.
They used to
They
ride
don't think
mounts.
anyone's ever going to kill it.
Anything else? You startled me.
Wild guess says that's Kalros.
Likely not to scale either. Perhaps we should leave this area.
You think it's not to scale, Eve? Really? Or not? She's not Eve. Ugh, God, idiot. Arachni.
More arachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Arachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Yokiday.
Daylight detected ahead.
Thank you. I couldn't see the
But now
friggin'
this is
sun.
new. Part of Tuchanka that isn't rubble.
Water?
One wonders what the Krogan might have become if they'd avoided nuclear war.
I've never seen... I haven't seen this before. I just must have walked right past it. But yeah, running water on Tuchanka's surface.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight,
Wow.
that's progress.
Pretty.
And the color green. Plant life was
The
a
color
dead in
green.
this ecosystem.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Look at the size of this
Shepard,
place.
That Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
How we actually deal with the Reaper will be another.
Movement ahead!
Oh, you guys. Don't mind me, I'm sharing your corner, Garrus.
Another quake!
It seems Calrock is not a myth.
Stay sharp!
More enemies ahead.
Yes, there is. They're not doing a whole lot of damage to me, so I'm not all that worried about them.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones!
Enemy brought reinforcements.
Come on, reset, reset, reset. Thank you.
The area is clear.
Go.
Rex, you're right about Calross. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Looks like
Some
another...
crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now. Shepard, looks like we got a bridge up ahead.
A little
Try to
preoccupied
find it,
right now.
and we'll pick you up there. Say it would be easy.
There's some glitchiness going on here that I've never experienced with this game before.
I'm really starting to hate this place!
Anyhow, yeah, these wrong voices or talking over each other, stuff that I've never had experience before. So weird. And God knows I've played this game a lot.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calross!
Oh.
Rex!
Oh, damn.
We're getting out of here!
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
Yep, alright. She's a big one. We did fight one before, but not that big.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Jesus.
Tell me something I don't know.
Metal in truck, an excellent iron supplement for Mars diet.
Now where do you suppose we are?
It appears to be a memorial for fallen Krogan.
Hostiles ahead.
I'm on it.
Are you, though?
Shepard, Rex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Entertained. Calross is quite resistant.
Entertained.
Reeve, stick close. Drive faster. I can smell the damn thing's breath.
And there's another image of Calross.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
I thought I'd be able to look at this thing, but nope. Down this way? Yep.
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that mall. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Rex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Calros.
Bye, Reeve.
Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
If you do kill...
What about Reeve?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
If you kill Rex in 2, then Reeve becomes the leader in 3. It makes things a little more challenging, we'll say. I love the sound these guys make. Just saying.
We no longer possess the firepower to defeat a Reaper.
I know we've beaten the odds before. But getting to that tower, I don't know.
We're curing the Genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
And the risks?
I've taken some risks in my time, but this seems crazy.
And going head-to-head with Sovereign didn't?
Fair.
This is the only way to get to that tower and release the Cure. There's no other choice.
But how would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
We did have to use those hammers for Grunt's little trial in the last game. Alright, be safe.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero.
Yep. Damn
now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
That's pretty much exactly how Grunt
See you on the other side.
Went out
Stay
too.
alive, Shepard.
He didn't
We'll
die,
Cure ready.
but he took out a whole bunch of bad Rachni.
Let's get in there!
I hate that I can't see anything because of smoke.
Shepard, I took care of those Rachni. But someone has to raise those Maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Oh, what's that? A phalanx. Continue. I'm gonna have to go over my weapons just to make sure.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Morton.
Off to the left.
They're all over us out here.
God, that is so imposing looking. Oh, damn. As I said, opposing looking.
Everyone all right?
Systems are intact.
Fine here. Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Yeah, shot at.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Dang!
Now this I've never done before.
If I was organic, that would probably burn. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Stick to cover.
It's pretty much the only thing you can do is
Hard to believe we're
keep
really
moving.
doing this.
Don't stop.
Where am I going? Oh.
Commander, this is Artemic Wing. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they would.
Their timing is impeccable.
Go. Let's push ahead.
A bit too impeccable, if you ask me.
Up on our left, one of the hammers.
The other one is on the right.
Oh, it's a big guy. I know there's gonna be several to fight.
This redefines insanity.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. I'm stuck. I can't do anything. There we go. Damn it, I'm stuck again. I thought I was gonna die there for sure. Oh. Thank you.
Morton, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost half cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
Yeah, she was experimented on. So, god damn it.
Shepard, get that second hammer going.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
There's a Reaper in my way, Rex!
On my way. This is a cool
Get
cutscene.
back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
This is a cool cutscene. Oh, that noise. Found something bigger than a Reaper finally. Jeez, she's huge. Ooh. Damn. I've seen snakes eat like that, but wow. So I kept everything a secret up until now, because if I have enough renegade, I'm going to try to save his life, even though it will...
Morden, is the cure ready? Yes, loaded for
Stop
dispersal
the
in 2
cure.
minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, readings at lab suggest temperature malfunction. Could affect cure viability. Need to adjust settings manually.
Explain.
It's not a malfunction. It's sabotage. Your people did it years ago.
Of course. Shroud necessary for distribution. STG would have backup plan, contingency to stop Cure.
I will say I've never...
And you knew.
I've never managed to save his life before.
I'm not sure I can trust the Krogan. But I trust you.
Yep, no, he's gone.
Thank you, Shepard. Difficult decision. Why, it had to be me.
Had to be you.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Remember that line. Yeah, I didn't even get the option to stop him. You can actually kill him yourself and get the Dalatras's approval, but I don't know.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Ah, classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes, yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
The smile. I mean, this was the right thing to do, but
Genophage cured.
Still
Krogan
kind of
free.
weird.
New beginning. For all of us.
Oh, Martin. Somebody else might have gotten it wrong. That is a beautiful sight. I don't remember this cutscene. See, if you stop the Genophage, I believe it still does this little cutscene thing, but the quote cure doesn't actually cure anything. But I wonder if, because we don't really know what happens in the Milky Way galaxy.
A long time ago,
I'll talk to you about
my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He was a good friend.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Ah, Bakara. I don't remember ever hearing her name before. So are they now like a couple?
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
All right, I fulfilled my end of the bargain.
Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your
Hi,
end
Garrus.
of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
Appreciate it.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. Besides, I know where you sleep. We'll wake you if anything comes up.
I did kind of have a romance with him in the last game.
Insist.
And I imported my save from the last game, so we're technically still in a relationship, and this is her dream. So we don't know what happens to the Milky Way galaxy after the events of Mass Effect 3. There's nothing really said about, very little said about Andromeda, or about the Milky Way galaxy from Andromeda.
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get a Lyco. You know it's the right choice, LT.
And that's Ashley, who I think I killed, actually. Well, got killed. Where there is. Somebody else might have gotten it wrong, Morden. So I'm reliving all of my dead companions. That's Morden's voice. Hey, I'm right next to you, kid. Okay, that was new. I ran out of bounds a little bit. Look at all these spirits surrounding this kid. There's theories online about this kid, too, that he never actually existed. A lot of compelling evidence, actually, that Shepard has been indoctrinated since Mass Effect 1. It's one of those things of how do you know you're indoctrinated? You know? Saren realized it right before he blew his brains out, but God, with all the eye makeup, it should be running. Good, nice waterproofing.
It's open.
Hey, Liara.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Yeah.
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Let's see what she says about Ashley.
Ashley back on Vermeer. She gave her life stopping Sovereign. I wonder what she'd make of fighting a whole fleet of Reapers.
If I had to guess, Ashley would call it target practice.
Probably.
Yeah. Sounds like her. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
So yeah, the Solarians still give their help regardless. It's stupid.
Commander, there is something we should discuss.
Oh,
if you are finished rewriting history.
Sure you want
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise...
Oh, that is a good point.
I have concerns about humanity's
You
representative.
have to save his life in the
Council
last
Dina.
game in order for
My
him
agents
to
have discovered that he's using his
give him
authority
your
to move
stuff.
vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Okay.
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Back to Citadel we go.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Okay, and Hackett wants to talk. But yeah, you have to save his life in the second game, and then they'll give you their support regardless. And you have to but the Dalatrass, which is, I don't know what the hell she is. I don't know. But she threatens, no, we're not going to help you, blah, 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 blah. But the ambassador of the Solarians is like, no, you saved my life. We're going to help you anyway. Let's see what he has to say.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
No, I guess.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hackett out.
I thought he wanted to talk about something, but I guess not. How are we doing for war readiness? We have plenty. We could go to war now. Look at all these. But I don't want to risk it just yet. We still have to do the Asari quest. Solarians. Where's... I don't see it. So our lowest ones are the Asari. The Crucible is still getting built. So ex-Cerberus. And the Solarians. So we'll see what happens when we do the Solarian mission.
Bethany, you see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
No, you
I'm
don't.
just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
These two always have something
Commander,
to say.
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Novaria?
The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about, Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action.
You can actually have a romance with Traynor, too. She's actually really
Commander?
cool. Oh, lots. ANN report. Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. I think that mission is from Mass Effect 2 as well. Yeah, I believe it is. Zeus Hope, where you kill off something that could give them this kind of competence without training. The colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Lisbeth Bainham said. We've survived worse, we actually helped her out. We've survived worse and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for a full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. From General Corinthius. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Menet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer. I must admit I am impressed. You've brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palin might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthius, Menet Command. Making babies! Of course it would be Ernok. Or not, Rex. Shepard, making babies again will be fun. Well, making them's fun, having them and keeping them, not so much. Soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot to hold a gun. He's so funny and he's so snarky. I love it. Oh, screw you. Commander, I'm deeply disappointed in your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the Genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the Genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I'm ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. I told him about it. He did it himself. This is a dark day not only for my people, but of all galactic civilization. Yeah. You don't mean a damn thing to me, so I don't care. But one thing we should do after every main mission like that, because that was a main mission, is talk to our companions, because they might have something new to say. Hey.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
All right, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Garrus, you're too smart for this conversation. What the? Where is it? Where is she? Anyway, Garrus is too smart for this conversation. He was like, okay, what? And yeah, he just owned every question there was.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Me too.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. One time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it
That's
feel
an old
knowing
saying
Krogan
from
will be singing songs
the
about you
last
until the end of
game.
time? I think it would be an honor.
The last game, actually Eve, the female Krogan, said that, oh no, was it her? One of the Krogans that I dealt with said that they had to pass a trial where they were buried alive and they had to dig until they saw daylight. So, I mean, it's a common expression, but still. I don't like either of these options. But I guess I'm just going good, so...
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
Reeve's dead, so...
I know. It's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have looked for a way out.
Solarians offered me one.
And the Solarians tried. If I'd sabotaged the cure, they would have helped build the Crucible.
Oh, that's nasty. Even for them. I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
And you can bet your ass I'm
Let's
gonna
hope our
romance.
luck holds.
You can bet your ass I'm gonna romance him as well. So, does he have anything left to say?
I wonder where all the Krogan will live now. I've never seen what you'd call a house on Tuchanka.
Yeah, it's all rubble.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean?
Yeah.
Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
You just want to see her bounce. Okay, why can't I move?
Commander?
Why can't I move? My spacebar works, but I can't move. Yeah, you can see my character is actually stuck. Damn it. Oh my gosh, it's so far back. Alright, well, I'm going to pause it here. And when we come back, I will meet you guys at, not on, but at the Citadel. I'm going to have to go through this stuff again, probably a couple cutscenes, and hopefully unstick myself. So I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a great day. Be kind to yourselves and others. Do the whole YouTube thing. You guys know what to do by now. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.